Good girl. That's a good girl. Sit. Nice work. Good. Daphne, break. Hey guys, I'm out on an off-leash hike with Daphne today. Right now we're down in the field. We just hiked down here. She's got a long line dragging just for safety, but we're not using it. Everything is on the e-collar. So I've got Riggins with me as well. And we're just practicing a bunch of things. Her off-leash skills. She goes home tomorrow. So we're brushing up, just making sure she's sharp on everything. Being off-leash in general, and then of course all of her commands. Off-leash heel, stays, so sits and downs and place commands. And of course her recall. That's pretty much the whole program, right? So she's behind me, she's doing like a loose follow, but I also want her to have the confidence to go out and explore as well, which is what we're working on the hike. So let me show you a couple things about what she knows. To get her into a heel, what you're gonna do is say the word heel paired with the tone, and then you can also tap your left leg and start walking, okay? Daphne, heel, there's the tone, and then we start walking. So now she's in command at my left leg. And the only time I use the e-collar is if she moves out of command, okay? So I like to use the tone if she's lagging behind or if she veers out to the left, but I like to use my stem. So like right there's the tone. She finds me. Yeah, good girl. And I like to use the stem if she's pushing ahead. Good. Stay. Let's practice some of her stays. So stay can be sit down or place, but the important thing is that she's staying. Even as I walk away, I remember just a few weeks ago, this was a huge struggle for her. If we want to get even more specific, Daphne, down. Good girl. We can ask her a down. Little details there. When I said her name, she stopped what she was doing. She turned and looked at me and waited for the next instruction. We never want our dogs to hear their name and just start running towards us. That's something we work on really hard. No. Down. Good. So no paired with a click. Repeat the command and she remedies the mistake. Stay consistent with that. She'll stop making the mistakes. Good girl. And then of course our recall, which is COME paired with the tone. Come. Good girl. She comes and she should sit her down somewhere at my feet. Good. So if she's fix the position there. Good girl. If she gives anything but this, I back up and repeat, and I can actually correct her first and then hit the tone again. But this is what I want. I want her to come and sit right here. Good. Stay. Let's try it again and see if we can get it right the first time. Come. Good girl. Sit. Good. Daphne, break. Yeah, good girl, good girl. Okay, let's go over the place command. She's not been on this bed before, so she might not want to get on. You can see how I work through that, but to get her on, I'm just going to point to it and say place. Daphne, place. She gets on, she stays, she should lay down. If she doesn't, I can tell her, no, pressure's on. Place, pressure's off. And she gets on, she lays down. Good girl. So you saw how I worked through the mistake. I hold the pressure the entire time she's off the bed till she's back on, and then I release it. Good. And now she stays on the bed. This is a wonderful example of how to use it, especially outside. If you're outside at camping or a picnic, you don't want the dog all over the tables or the food, put him on place. Daphne, break. Good girl. She's got that one down pat. Good girl. Sit. What a good girl.